I'm your host with the most, Welcome 23, joining me for an Endless Summer, Book 3, Chapter 3. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. The Dorado. Pale moonlight silhouettes a woman leaning against the railing of the prow of the ship. She turns towards you. Locum. And I just want to run to you and hug you. And kiss you. Quinn? Oh my god. It can't be. You were hit by a rocket. We saw you explode, man. Hang on. Are we talking to Ariel or Ursula? Gwen buffs out her cheeks, trying not to look hurt by the question. It's me. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt anyone. Rush forward and wrap your arms around Gwen. She rests her chin on your shoulder. It really is you. Of course it is, silly. She grins at you before pulling away and gazing at the group. I'm so glad to have finally found all of you. Have you seen any sign of the others? How did you survive the explosion? Where did you get that outfit? Do you find any sign of the others? Clearly not, or they'd be here too. Maybe they're under the deck. You don't know that? She could have information? Estella's right. Unfortunately, I don't know where anyone is at this point. Oh. Hey, we're gonna find them soon. For now, we're just happy we have you back. Suddenly, Quinn winces. She doubles over and braces against your shoulder. Oh no, are you okay? Malatesta, if you hurt her... It's not him, it's... She looks over her shoulder, the way one would when a stranger is following them home at night. Is it the thing that gave you your powers? Gwen's eyes meet yours, a mixture of relief and loss on her face. You make it sound like I'm a superhero, the things I could do before, I doubt I'd be able to do again. I lost my connection with the presence after the rocket hit. Really? How do you know it's gone? I tried reaching out to it again. I wanted to fly, to see if I could find everyone, but I couldn't. So what does this mean for your health? Does your Rotterdame's come back? No, but there's something else. I constantly feel hollow, incomplete, like the most important part of me got taken away. What do you mean? Fear and yearning clash in Quinn's eyes. She turns back towards the sea. I'm sorry, everyone. I remember everything. What I did. What I felt when it was controlling me. The island's heart is broken into two halves. The presence wanted to find them desperately. But we can't have you get close to the heart again. Last time... Look, and we got to. If we don't find the other piece, Rourke will. The heart contains so much energy, more than you could imagine. If Rourke gets both halves, he'll be able to alter time however he wants. She clutches her chest and staggers a little. It's like I'm chained to it, and anytime it pulls me, it hurts. We gotta fix this. It's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. I'm sure there's something we can do. Right? There is. We can start by getting the other half before Rourke does. Agreed. The Hydra has no right to command the heart. How would we find it, though? It wasn't exactly a cakewalk getting to the first half at SLL. I think I can bring us to its location. Malatesta growls a little under his mustache, crossing his arms tight. Zitterlos, Mal, are you truly so thick-headed? In case you forgot, this is still my ship, and you lot won't be using it for your own goody-two-shoes nonsense. Wake up, man. We must do something. So it's a we now, Vivi. Since when did you reduce yourself to trapezing around with children? Watch it, Davy groans. You're a little outnumbered here. Maltester grits his teeth and steps up to Jake, who gets in his face. Before a fight can break out, Vivian stomps her foot on the floorboards. Arietta! She walks over to you and whispers in your ear. We have two choices, Sherry. Level violence. Either knock Mal out or... knock Mal out, oi? Okay. Seduce him into submission. Make the baby go night-night. I'm not gonna... Okay, you know what? No. Well, shit. Seduce him into submission. I'm sorry. No. No. Son of a bitch. That pulls at my strings, man. That pulls really hard at my strings. Let's... Oh, shit. I don't want to use violence. He hasn't done nothing wrong. But at the same time... Is she really into him? Question mark? I guess. Let's find out. My pleasure. Okay, she is. Vaughn strolls up to Malatesta with a swing in her hips. Oh, okay. I like where this is going. I think you want to cooperate with Ms. Infant's man. Malatesta straightens his imposing height and crosses his arms across his broad chest. Oh, and what makes you say that? Vaughn pulls on his lapels to hunch his position to her short stature and whispers something quietly in his ear. As she finishes her hushed statement, Malatesta pulls away with a shocked face. You wouldn't dare. You detest me. Perhaps, just perhaps, I could be persuaded. Everyone watches in dumbfounded silence as the two exchange furtive remarks in hushed French. You could slice the tension out here with a curved blade. After a few moments, Malatesta raises his sour gaze to the group. All right, we'll have it your way, but you'll follow my instructions all the way there. This is a private pirate ship, not a playpen. Aye, aye, Captain Crunch. You inch your way over to Yvonne as conversation buzzes around you. So, what did you say to him to make us change his mind? I never kiss and tell. Malatesta grumbles. He takes a flask from his coat, gulping its contents. God help me. Beds are down below. Witch, stay put for navigation. Out with all of you. Gonna have a night, are you, Captain? Gwen walks over to the steering wheel and begins turning it with all of her diminutive might. Welcome aboard, everyone. On the ship's lower level, you find a hammock. Pass out the moment you lay your head down. I would have rather stayed with Quinn. You wake up the next morning to the sound of water splashing onto someone's face. No! Don't eat me! I know my name is on the menu, but that doesn't mean Oh! I was asleep. Up with ya! There's work to be done. This is a pirate ship, not a lounge. Or lodge. I'm up, jeez, dude! Michelle gets out of her hammock quickly, inching away from Mal and his vicious bucket of seawater. Rude. Malatesta turns to you and holds up the bucket threateningly. And you? Will you also need encouragement? Don't you dare. It's hard enough to keep my hair nice without you ruining it. An attack on Locum's hair is an attack on my hair, and you don't attack my hair. Arr! Out! All of you! When you reach the deck, you see your friends scuttling and fro on the ship. Ahoy, Locum! Looks like it's a pirate's life for us. Scrawny one. I told you to clean those scruppers. Okay, but you never explained what scruppers even are. Yvonne's legs dangle from the top of the crow's nest, dozens of feet overhead. As you approach, she waves with her spyglass. Bonjour, Locum. Near the prow, Jake and Raj are organizing bundles of rope. As you walk over to them, you see Jake demonstrate an elaborate mini looped knot. It's not that hard, Pineapple Express. You're overthinking it. How are you so good at this? Naval Academy taught me a little, but I kept learning as a hobby. You'd be surprised at some of the situations where it comes in handy. Is that so? Oh, Boy Scout. Didn't see you there. Please. I'd love to hear about all the practical applications of tying rope. Poor Jake can reply, Yvonne shouts urgently from the crow's nest. Miss, you have to see this. She slides down her rope gracefully, alights on the deck, and offers you her spyglass. You look in the direction she indicates. And see two familiar faces on the shore. Yay! They're bound and gagged. Ah, crap. That is clearly them, surrounded by arachnid soldiers. Son of a... It's Sean and Craig, and they're being held captive. You see them? Pass the spyglass to Estella. And look who's next to them. Blow them out of the land. We got cannons. Come on, now. She hands it back to you. Oh. There's Alistair, too. And Mike. Alistair and Mike are standing a short distance away, preparing to board a military speedboat. The other soldiers are dragging Sean and Craig towards the vessel. I forgot he was on work side now. Hashtag sad face. They're getting on a boat. Not on my damn watch. Let's board them now. Jake, Mike tried to kill us before. Are you sure we can even stop him? I can't not try, Locum. I can't. Just focus on getting Sean and Craig. I'll handle Mike. Testagrow lets out an impatient growl. Arrgh, quitty gawking. There's much to do. Gawking? Our friends have been kidnapped, and you really are going to try and stop us from rescuing them? Stop ya? I'm going to help ya. This is a pirate ship, not a peace vessel. You want to raid a ship? You're speaking my language. Nice to see you, Bonnie. Humor for once. You sludge-eating flatfish. Don't play nice, you conniving harpy. You'll not take more booty than me, Miss Witch. Take us a starboard. Changing course. You feel the yawn, tap your shoulder. If you're joining us on the raid, Monsieur, you should fly our colors. Come again? Basically, here's an outfit for diamonds. Yvonne leads you to a chest sitting on the deck and kicks it open. Garments of soft muslin and tailored leather can be seen inside. She rummages around, yanking out several pieces and draping them over her arm. Bon, this fits you nicely. Oh, I could be a pirate like free, la 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 la. Swash me buckle. Do you have a booty? Ya do. But it doesn't offer anything, though. Which, actually, speaking of which, has anyone who's done the Diamond Edition outfit that shows what choices give what, is that still working in this book? Because then if you take this off and you put on the swashbuckling one, does that remove the ability to see what choices give what? That is my question. No thanks. Sorry, I don't think I'm up for this. I just want to focus on getting Sean and Craig back. But pirates! Checking again through the spyglass, you notice Alistair glaring towards your ship and hurriedly ordering arachnid soldiers around. If I had a sniper rifle right now. The troops take up formation on the speedboats and raise their guns, the engines revs to life. They're trying to run for it. We'll never catch them in the ship. Ah, then I'd say it's time to even the odds. Miss Witch, bring us in. Yvonne, catch the sail to the wind. He turns his narrowed gaze to you, pointing to a pile of giant chains and a spear tipped the size of your head. Quickly now, hook the spearhead to the boom chains and then load it to the cannon. Hook? You definitely hook the spearhead onto the heavy chain, then load it into a cannon and fasten the first chain link onto the barrel. You're natural with this pirate thing, Locum. Yeah, because I listen to directions, right? Melatesta prepares the flint, looking down at you. Listen carefully. Once I light it, aim at the boat's broadside. His head whiffs around to the others. Cover your ears and hold on to something. Strikes the flint, bringing the fuse to life. Aim for... Aft? The where? Arvast! I don't know what broadside is. It didn't give the option. Broadside. Flank is ass. Prow is front. The other one, I'm assuming, couldn't even... Malatesta heaves the cannon aim at the center of the boat. The spearhead launches with the chain trailing behind it. Just then, looks like the speedboat is getting too far ahead. The sharp blade pierces its metal-clad hull. The boat lurches wildly as it's snared by the boom chain. You hear Alistair and the arachnid troop shouting. What was that? Is that a pirate ship? Defensive formations, no. Malatesta leans toward you, an excited gleam in his eye. I got 3 things to tell you about relating locum. 1, don't die. Arachnid soldiers take aim at the boom chain, but their bullets ricochet harmlessly off the heavy links. Raj tossing swords and daggers to people from an armory cabinet. So what if they got guns? We're gonna slice, dice, and julienne them. That bitch just made me hungry. Over here, Raj. Tosses you a cutlass and you take some test swings. Secondly, the sea's as much as a weapon as any blades. Use her to your advantage. The stretch of water between you and the speedboat is closing quickly. Jake pulls out a rope net covered with iron weights. Looks like this is good in case we need to subdue a bunch of them. And 3, take no prisoners. Except, our friends, or prisoners. We want them. Yvonne and Malatesta grab free hanging ropes. You, Estella, Raj, and Jake do the same. Goddamn French! Stop it! Elle bordage! You open your mouth to unleash a battle cry. Payback time, Alistair, for Sean and Craig. Arrgh! Diego was already close with me! Same! Your meat, he says, fucking do this. Hoisted on a rope, you swing onto the arachnid speedboat. Sean and Craig eyes widen as they watch you land on the rear deck. They struggle against their bonds. The hell, you're all pirates now? Enemy sighted. Stop! Don't shoot! All of you stand down! What? We literally are being attacked! I represent Everett Rock here, and I order you to stand down! Soldiers look across one another and reluctantly comply. Alistair's eyes scan your group, his expression riddled with shock and disbelief. You're alive. You're all alive. No thanks to you. Father said you tried to escape, that you were all gunned down, that you'd all rather die than be his prisoner. Get a grip, Malfoy. For how smart you act, you're good at playing dumb when it's convenient. That's not... Think about it. Your father's lied to you your entire life. Why would this be any different? Alistair Rourke tried to kill us the moment he left with Grace. Alistair's hands start to shake, his chest caving like he's been punched. I didn't know. I swear, I'm so sorry. Like hell you are. If you're so sorry, why are our friends tied up and held at gunpoint? Alistair nervously runs a hand through his hair, his eyes frantically dart between all of you. It's complicated. Mike strides up to Alistair, his bionic eye glinting menacingly. Sir, these hostages are our first priority. Mike, you'd never go along with this. Is any of you left in there? Wake up! Mike remains still as a statue, save for his arms, which level a gun at Jake. Malatesta waves his pistol restlessly. This is an awful lot of talking for a raid. We fighting or not? Malcolm, please, just walk away. I don't want to hurt you. We're not leaving without a Craig and Sean. So be it. Guards, capture them. Keep them alive. Arachnid troops take up a defensive position around Alistair, Craig, and Sean. Okay, here's the thing. He's saying keep them alive. No. I'm gonna kill every single one of you. I'm legit. Vivi, you still got your perfume? I never live shore without it. Yvonne procures a small ball with a pin in the center. Malatesta takes it, bites the pin, and throws it. Smokescreen pours rapidly from the bomb, creating confusion around the soldiers. Stay together. Through the haze, you see two fists crackling with electricity come into focus. Ready to dance, kid? Malatesta's ship rocks hardened to the speedboat from the tossing waves. A metal pail rolls across the deck beside you. What did Malatesta say to use as my weapon? The distracted soldier recovers and bounds forward to throw an electric fist in your face. Okay, electricity. What are our options? Grab the bucket? Okay, I guess we'll find out. Here we go. Here's the pail as a fist. Dodge and kick her in the side. Trip her into the water. The sea. As she aims with her punch high, you crouch and sweep her leg at her feet, throwing her off balance. It's a her. God damn it, how am I supposed to know this shit? What? The ship lurches to one side and the soldier is flung into the railing. You press the advantage by grabbing her ankle and tossing the woman into the water. Craig cheers appreciatively through his gag. A sudden wind clears smoke from the ship, revealing the chaotic battlefield. Varen climbs towards the helm of the ship to engage Mike. A flurry of expert blows and dodge flies between them. As the human said, get wrecked. I've never been more proud. Towards the prow, Malatesta and Yvonne are peppering the soldiers with pistol blasts. When was the last time we did this, Yivy? The Santo de Amigo rum heist? Oh, it was a good night, and good rum. On the rear deck, Estella bends backwards to dodge a punch. Jay closes his hands around the fist and sends the soldier reeling. Raj hides. Mother... Can't you hold your own for once? Hides behind them, clutching the weighted net and repeating the same sentence to himself. Just get through this, and you can say you raided with pirates. Just get through this. God damn it, dude. Two guards suddenly cut you off your view of the rest of the boat. One has a beat stick, the other has a pistol. I'm gonna need some help here. Rosh, throw the net. Yvonne, I need cover fire. Jake, flank them. Rosh, throw the net. Using all strength, he hurls the net of iron weights, trapping them both. What the? Ugh! You quickly use your butt of your cutlass to knock them out. I helped, guys! I helped! Oh my god. Just done. I'm just done. With the path cleared, you finally reach Sean and Craig. Mike, beaten back by Varen, aims a gun at you when Alistair shoves it from his hands. Do not kill them. Quickly remove the gags from Sean and Craig's face as they begin coughing and stretching their jaws. Locum, you're here. Yeah, Locum is. We owe you big time. While Jake, Yvonne, Malatesta, and Varen defend, you hastily cut their ties. Before you can do anything else, Sean's tall frame arches over you. Duck! As you duck down, he catches an Arachnid operative by their baton, twisting it from their hands and smacking them hard over the head. Soldier hits the deck unconscious, chest heaving. Sean gazes down at you. Locum, I'll not have let you go down again. Sean. In the distance, a second speedboat with more Arachnid troops rushes towards you. Jake curses under his breath. Jesus, how many people did Lundred recruit? Being an Arachnid used to mean something. Take Alistair. They won't harm us if we have him. Yvonne aims her gun at Alistair and gestures towards the Dorado. And cross over to our ship. I've already tried to tell you. What? Too sweet. Alistair reluctantly jumps the narrowing gate between the two vessels, and Yvonne covers you as the rest of the group escapes. When you reach the deck, Alistair is already being tied up by Michelle. hurts. Good. Michelle. Sean, are you alright? Are you hurt? Guys, we gotta go. The other ship is coming. We're not going anywhere without Mike. Diego points to a figure hovering in the sky. I think he feels the same way. Mike's jetpack brings him down onto the deck. Return Alistair to the arachnid vessel. Or what? Mike engages his jetpack to punch Jake, who quickly ducks and grapples him to the floorboards. They roll together, trading haphazardly blows. This isn't good. The longer this fight draws out... Jake. Okay, so this one's tough. Make him remember. Or you have to let him go. You have to let him go. Jake doesn't like you anymore. I guess that was like a lot of points for that one. No can do. Blows continue to fly between them. This kid was my responsibility. When he was too hungover to fly, I did it for him. When Lundrick's stupid rockets came to kill us. Jake shoves him away, his fist pounding the floorboards in anger. He stares up at Mike with eyes full of anguish. You can't have forgotten all that. You can't have. I know you're in there. Mike stares blankly at Jake, who begins to lower his head in grief. Grandpa? Oh my god. So he does remember now. I'm done. Mike. Mike, can you hear me? Seeing it open, Mike leaps to his feet and punches Jake square in the chest, sending him crashing to your feet. Ah! Michelle runs over as Jake coughs up blood. Mouse, stop, that's enough! No more time. We must go. Your group gathers protectively around you and Jake, but before Mike can grab Alistair away. Wait! Sean steps forward, staring at Alistair. Sean, what are you doing? We never spoke much, but I know what it's like to live in someone else's shadow. You don't owe your father anything, Alistair. His praise isn't worth this. Sean holds out his hand. Oh, what? Come with us. Try to make up for your mistakes. Help us win this. Sean, 2 seconds ago he had you at gunpoint. You sure picked a great time to have Stockholm Syndrome, pretty boy. I have tried. Now see, here's something I goddamn son of a... I have tried continuously to put faith in Alistair, and I'm going to continue to do so. Because Alistair has shown, through time and time again, he can be good. He does have the potential to be unlike his father. And he had a very misguided, and though his father lied to him, of stay with us, you know, my father and them won't kill you or hurt you, and then lo and behold, Rourke was like, ha ha ha, my son's gone, I'm gonna kill all of you. So, I mean, he's always tried to do things for the survival of the group. So, I'm gonna go with, come with us. I know you regret what you did, and it's not too late to do the right thing. Will you give me another chance? Alistair pauses, witness gleaming at the corner of his eyes. I know you'd understand Locum. Are you kidding me? Just because he didn't shoot us doesn't mean he didn't load the gun. I'm not buying any of this. Mike grabs Alistair's arm. The other arachnid boat awaits in the choppy waters nearby. We must go. Now. This is too late anyway. The die is cast. Despite his statements, you notice a glimmer of change in Alistair's expression. As he grasps the straps of Mike's suit and the two of them hover toward the approaching speedboat, his remorseful gaze remains on you. Mike. I mean, you're trying with Mike, who literally has tried to kill you repeatedly, and you're coughing up blood right now. But hey, let's forget Alistair, who literally has done no harm to anyone in the group. Jake, you may have bruised a lung. I need you to stay put right now, okay? Just try to rest. As the second arachnid boat disappears into the distance, Jake holds his chest and lowers his head, his hair falling into his face. The rest of the group begins to gather on the prowl. Guys, did we successfully rescue Sean and Craig? Buddy, I have never been happier to see you. Come here! Two pull into a hug, slapping each other's backs, while Tessa and Yvonne have already started looting the still-chained speedboat. Yivy, you better not cheat me. We loot together. Ma, do you think I would steal from you? Because you're right. Sean, I'm so glad you're safe. Same to you. We have a lot to catch up on. Sean's eyes meet yours, and he pauses. First, though, I should probably check in with Locum. Fine, but I'm holding you to that. I wouldn't expect anything less. Sean gives her shoulder a squeeze before jogging over to you. Sean's broad hand grips at the sides of your arm, as though checking that you're real. You're really here. You really made it. So did you. Sean's face immediately falls in the light. You notice tears glinting in his eyes. Locum, I'm sorry. For what? What do you mean, for what? I wasn't there for you when you fell out of the helicopter. I didn't have a plan. I couldn't protect everyone. Sean, really, it's not your fault. Guys, you haven't seen Zara yet, have you? Everyone looks around at each other before shaking their heads. Craig stares between the floorboards. Michelle rubs his back and offers a comforting smile. Zara's the smartest out of all of us, Craig. I'm sure she's out there. She better be. 'Cause if she's not, Rourke's gonna pay. I know she's tough, but after all these weeks... Hold up, weeks? It's only been a few days for us. It's been a month since I've seen you all. Wait, we're all experiencing different wavelengths of time within the island? Have we ruled out being in the Matrix, or is this still a possibility? Something's changed. Lahardy, it wasn't like it's this before. Open your mouth to explain when you notice Quinn leaning against a wall, her chest heaving with heavy breaths. It's happening again. Sean and Craig look at Quinn with concern. Is Quinn alright? Not exactly. It's actually why we came here. A piece of the island's heart is nearby, and when it calls to Quinn, it seems to hurt her. Michelle and Estella help Quinn to her feet. She points tentatively towards a large atoll along the coast. You know, why is it? Just why? Is it Quinn is getting screwed over the most? I don't understand that. Like, God, man, has this girl not gone through enough? Like, first the illness, then the heart, then the illness and the heart, then the... Oh my God! And then, think about this. She had the illness that completely relapsed and went into submission, and then, hey, illness again. It wants me to go there. The reefs are too dangerous to afford with a ship. We'll have to send in a rowboat. Send me alone? Nobody goes there alone. I'll go with her. You're both basically sisters to me, and sisters don't split up. If y'all are going, I want to go. All of your friends quickly declare that they are going, making Malatesta grumble in annoyance. A tame monkey could do this task alone. Why are all of you doing this? I'm coming too. Good. Are you kidding me? What kind of lily-lover hand-holding? We all lost each other once already. I don't think we want to split up after finding each other. Surprised faces turn to Estella, who blushes a deep red and clears her throat. I mean, probably I wouldn't know. Guys, I think Katniss is finally opening up to us. Whatever. I think what she's trying to say is that we're all in this together, so nobody's left behind or forgotten. Jake shakes his head, but can't help grinning affectionately. If we're all going fine, 2 boats should do it. I can swim down to get... Jake, in your condition, the last place you should be is underwater. Greg slaps a hand on Sean's back. Looks like you're up, brah. Sean's face falls. I don't know if I'll be at my best right now. Then I'll go with you. You haven't let anyone down, Sean. Together we can do this. He stares between you and your outstretched hand and all of your worried friends. After a long silence, his hand grasps yours tightly. Spoken like a born leader. Takes one to know one, right? Let us depart then, and prepare the rowboats. I'll test his face as the color of a raw meat, his mustache twitching angrily. Well, you're not leaving me behind. I produced a crew. I was promised a crew, and I can't trust that you not gallivant on your own. He unveils 2 large rowboats under tarps on the deck. Let's be quick, lubbers. Well, the sun's still high. The boats gently row into the atoll, following Quinn's directions. Below, a kaleidoscope of colorful fish, coral, and plant life dazzles your friends. Welcome to Neptune Cove, a great place to show a winch a good time. Poor winch. Broskies, are you seeing these colors? I've heard some fish have psychedelic effects when you eat them. Guys, look, I found Nemo. Is that your people's name for that fish? How fascinating. I wonder what freshly cut seaweed would do in a facial. Sean cranes his neck over the edge and lets out a whistle. How far does this go? I can't see the bottom. You'll see soon enough, Michael Phelps. Altista and Yvonne bring the rowboats to a stop as jagged coral formations start to catch along their undersides. This looks like the furthest we can take you. It's definitely close by. It feels like it wants to wrap me through the boat. That's a deep reef. You got anything to help you breathe underwater? Sean strips off his shirt and nods at you. Alright, you ready, Locum? Ready when you are. You and Sean launch from the boats and dive into the reef. That is beautiful. As the colors swirl around you, you can't help but pause and appreciate the beautiful life around you. You notice a perfect circle of sea anemones. You remember finding new anemone? Alright, come on. Fronds of jagged coral filled with deep crevices and a peculiar sand dune. Where should I look for the heart? Sea anemones, the coral, sand dune, coral. Let's try coral. Swim down to a large outcrop of coral which have twisted around one another like branches in a storm. Grabbing onto firm handholds of stone, you peek between the salmon-colored spikes until one cuts your hand. Ow. John swims up from where he was searching the coral, empty-handed, checks your hand with a concerned expression. What? He leaves the coral outcrop together. Reach the surface and tread water. Sean comes with you, a disappointment on his face. We didn't find it, did we? Nope. John clutches his jaw and sends a huge spray of water flying. Maybe if we try one more time? I can. Hey, Sean. I said I can, okay? I can't do it. I can't do anything without screwing up. Someone's getting hurt. This whole time I tried to be the QB, call the shots, do everything right. And where are we now? At the end of the world. Some of us missing, some of us hurt. Sean looks down into the reef, a shell-shocked expression on his face. Sean, I can't do this without you. Estella and Yvonne are strong swimmers. You didn't need me? That's not the point. When we couldn't find anyone in the hotel, you were the one to keep our heads straight. When Cetus tried to destroy Elistille, you were the one to drop bombs down his throat. Part of how we'll all miraculously survive till now is because you have been there to help us. Sean looks away from you. You can't tell if the drops of water on his face are from the sea or from his eyes. Ever since I kicked my dad's abusive alcoholic ass out of the house, I've done everything to carry the load. I didn't want to be a burden on anyone, not like he was. But now, after all this happened, you saving my ass, keeping us going, I just don't know how to keep pretending like I'm good at this. Shimmering aura arises from the deep reefs, or house of the reef. Sean, do you see that? Both of you freeze as a ghostly head surfaces beside you. You again, and let me guess, this is where we reassure Sean. Locum, get behind me! From the center of its body, the figure withdraws something small and shiny and extends it to Sean. I'm going to assume that's his father's watch. On the back of the watch, you notice an engraving. Marcus Gale. That's not possible. It doesn't even exist anymore. The figure continues to reach out imploringly. Locum, what do I do here? Do I take it? Tell Sean to back away. We're doing Diamond Editions, folks. Keep that in mind. We're almost up to book 3. Shh. We may end up doing book 3 while book 3 is still active. Shh. Don't tell anyone. You shake your head, gesturing to the sea, to Sean, that he should back away. Sean glances back at the figure again in a pang of regret in his eyes and swims towards you. Yeah, well, you know, if you spoke English, or something other than... As the sun goes down behind the entity's translucent body, the watch crumbles in dash. Yes, I know, we get this watch. Don't worry, we're gonna have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more emotional scenes like that. Sean's ember was burnt to ash. The mysterious figure starts to become hazy before it can fade completely. It beckons you down into the shining reef. Oh, you're gonna help us. I'm gonna follow it. Okay, I'm coming too. Intense light is coming from somewhere amid the coral formations. You both do your best to swim after the rapidly descending spirit. When you reach the bottom, you dare to glance at the light source, and you see a broken sphere of a crystal. Yay, it's the other half. You clutch the second half of the island's heart and let your body float back to the surface. When you come up, you find that dusk has fallen and the stars are beginning to come out. As you both tread water, you and Sean gaze at the crystalline orb in wonder. He smiles faintly. You found it. We found it. Paddle back at the rowboats with Sean, brandishing the heart proudly. You did it! We had a little help. Looked like an electric light parade was happening down there. Hey, if that glorified disco ball wants to show you how to get it to it, I'm not complaining. As you and Sean are pulled aboard, you notice Malatesta eyeing the heart. Mighty fine gem you got there. Yes, and it's not yours. Michelle pointedly takes the crystal and takes it into her backpack, staring at Malatesta as she zips it up. Let's get back to the ship before Rourke's men come searching for it. Yvonne and Malatesta begin rowing back to the Dorado. Doodle Jump's friends? What? Raj points a shaky finger to an enormous form darkening the waters beneath you. Through peaks of waves, you see dark fins writhing in the deep. Everyone immediately tenses. Oh, it's not dead? Like, is there another one? I've got a bad feeling about this. Massive wave slams into the rowboats as a gaping, mini-toothed maw rises in front of you. It's Cetus again. Oh, it's him. Like, if you look at the whole left side of his face. Huh. How's them bombs taste? I'm not doing this. No. I just... It's not even me trying. Chapter 3, complete. 01 clues found. Amber Hope not found. Well, technically it was found. It just burned up. Whew, this one has been super long. 45 minutes. I can live with that. So, with that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Head down in the description below. There's some links to my social media, links to Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. Otherwise, hit that like and share button. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Are you insane? You'll miss out on great content. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome. Thanks for watching. Peace.